scrolling through the list again, past the family and the friends, until I hit that empty space. 10 digits that I can't erase. It used to say my only one, back when our lives had just begun. But sweetheart feels like a lie today, and stranger is a price I'm not ready to pay. My thumb hovers over the delete, but I'm still not strong enough to let go yet. I know every digit by heart is true, but I don't know what to call you. So you're just a number without a name, a silent memory in a digital frame. I can't call you baby like I did before, but calling you ex hurts a little bit more. So I leave it blank, white and bare, because love is a title you no longer wear. But I'm still not strong enough to let you go. So you're just a number I used to know. I remember the night I changed the screen, deleting the emojis and the Milo. I stared at the cursor, blinking fast, trying to find any word I can think of. Should it be a first name, too formal, too cold? Should it be a nickname that's getting old? So I hit save and nothing there at all, just in case I ever get that call. It's a secret I'm keeping hidden in plain sight, a heavy reminder in the middle of the night. If I type out your name, it feels so far away, and that's a distance I just can't face today. But you're just a number without a name, a silent memory in a digital frame. I can't call you baby like I did before, but calling you ex hurts a little bit more. So I leave it blank, white and bare, because love is a role you no longer play. But I'm still not strong enough to let you go. So you're just the number I used to know. No name on the screen, just the space in between who we were and who we become. Just a number. Maybe one day I'll find the word, but not today.
The steam was dancing when I first sat down, a warm ceramic hug in this quiet part of town. I picked the table by the window pane, watching people dodging puddles in the rain. I checked my phone, then I checked the door, then I checked the clock, then I checked once more. The barista's giving me that look again, the kind you give to just in case or might have been. The foam is sinking, the bubbles start to die, just like the little spark that was living in my eye. Now my coffee's cold and the sugar's settled deep, like a promise that you made but didn't care to keep. I'm stirring up the shadows of a Saturday gone wrong, waiting for a sorry that's a lifetime far too long. Yeah, the latte's bitter and the milk is turning gray. just like the way you threw this afternoon away. I wore the dress you said you liked last fall. Funny how I'm dressed up with no place to go at all. I memorized some stories just to make you laugh, but now I'm sitting here staring at your photograph. The ice is melted in the water glass. I'm just a ghost watching the happy couples pass. It wasn't just the caffeine I was craving, it was the way you look at me, the way you'd say my name. But the empty chair across from me is screaming that to you this was a plan, but to me it wasn't a game. Like a promise that you made but didn't care to keep. I'm stirring up the shadows of a Saturday gone wrong, waiting for a sorry that's a lifetime far too long. Yeah, the latte's bitter and the milk is turning gray, just like the way you threw this afternoon away. The open sign is flipping too close. I guess I'm the only one who didn't know. Leave the tip, I'll leave the cup, I'm done waiting for you to show up. Yeah, it's cold, just like you.
Watch the leaves turn brittle and fall, watching the shadows grow long on the wall. The world outside is turning sharp and cold, a story of ice that's beginning to unfold. I used to dread the coming of the night, looking for a way to reach the light. But then I stepped inside and found your gaze, and suddenly the garden was ablaze. I realized I don't need a heavy coat to wear, not when the scent of autumn's in your hair. The frost may build a fortress round the door, but I don't feel the winter anymore, because your love is the fireplace in the hall, the only warmth that matters after all. When the mercury drops and the windows steam, you are the softest part of every dream. The calendar says it's a cold December, but holding your hand is the only heat I remember. I marvel at the way you keep your glow, even when the world is buried under snow. You're the quiet magic, the steady burning coal that keeps the winter hunger from my soul. So let the blizzard blow, let the white wind cry. We've got a summer that will never die, right here in this room, wrapped in the hearth of you. Love the city lights and midnight caffeine. You love the quiet hills of gold and green. I chase 1,000 dreams inside the neon fog. You want a simple life and a sleeping dog. The love is deep when we are in the dark, but morning light reveals a fading, dying spark. Try to bridge a sea and bend the map, but we are caught inside a heavy golden trap. I'm losing who I am to make you stay. You're giving up your soul just to find a way. We're holding on so tight that we both bleed. We're missing every single thing we truly need. We're two bright colors that will never ever blend. A perfect story that is forced to find an end. I love you more than any words can say, but I love you too much to make you stay. We chase horizons that are worlds and miles apart. The distance grows within the center of my heart. Maybe in another life the timing would be right. Maybe in another world we wouldn't have to fight. But here and now we've traveled just a bit too far. We can't change the truth of who we really are. Go find your hill and watch the sun descend. I'll find my street and let the heartache end. We'll be happy now that we are finally free. Goodbye to you, and finally goodbye to me.
Once we were petals, translucent and thin, drinking the light through our velvet skin. A fragrance so heavy it hung in the air. Two wild blossoms, a delicate pair. We held our breath just to keep us in bloom, tending the garden in a quiet room. We nursed every bud, we guarded the stem. Our love was a treasure, a soft living gem. Dusting the petals, keeping them straight, polishing shadows, defying our fate. But darling, the water in the vase is dry, and neither of us is asking why. 'Cause we're living in a garden of plastic flowers, beautifully frozen through the lonely hours. No petals fall and no colors fade, but there's no perfume in the house we made. It looks looks like a dream, but it's just a synthetic silent scene. Oh, it's vibrant and bright, it's a perfect view, but there's no life left in me and you. The winter can't kill what was never alive. We don't need the rain for this love to survive. There's no need to guard and no thorns left to sting, just the endless motionless hum of the spring. I reach for your hand and I feel the veneer. We're perfectly posed, but we're not really here. I miss the wilting, I miss the decay, the smell of the earth at the end of the day. I trade this perfection for one honest thorn, for a love that could die so it could be reborn. But we're scared of the mess, we're scared of the rust, so we settle for beauty that gathers the dust. Dream, but it's just a synthetic silent scene. Oh, it's vibrant and bright, it's a perfect view, but there's no life left in me and you. No, there's no scent in the air, just a neon glare. Evergreen and empty. The first few chapters felt like flying. We didn't even have to try. Every word was sweet, every line was true. I was the reader, the hero was you. We had this map drawn out so clear, but the ink just stopped somewhere near here. I'm looking at you across the room, and I can see the same quiet gloom. Your eyes are heavy and mine are too. We're holding a story we can't push through. The coffee's cold, the light is dim. The edges of our world are fraying at the rim. It's a beautiful start, it's a lovely opening, but we're both too tired to keep on hoping to find the words for the next scene, to bridge the gap of what could have been. We've run out of heart, we've run out of soul. We're leaving the story without control. Do we have to force the ending? Is there a is where we'll stay and just walk away. No grand finale, no final goodbye, just a white space where the ink went dry. A beautiful start, but we're just too tired.
The sun sets low, the amber glows. I'm scrolling through the things I wanna say to you. I peek a photo, maybe a view of the street with a lo-fi beat to make a mood complete. I'm overthinking if the caption's too much, or if it's just enough to feel like a touch. My thumb is hovering over the screen, wishing you knew exactly what I mean. I hit share and I hold my breath, wondering if you'll see the mess I left. I'm posting stories just to see your name, top of the list, it's a beautiful game. A little circle glowing in pink and gold, telling the secrets that I haven't told. I'm building a bridge out of light and sound, hoping you're the one who's sticking around. Yeah, it's all for you in every frame. I'm just waiting to see your name. Tuesday morning, a cup of black coffee. I post a song that feels a little bit lovey. I check my phone every couple of minutes, counting the views and the heartbeats in it. You haven't tapped yet, but I'll wait it out. That's what this digital crush is about. It's not for the likes, it's not for the crowd. I'm whispering I like you, but not out loud. Just a 24-hour window of time to show you a piece of this heart of mine. I'm posting stories just to see your name, top of the list, it's a beautiful game. A little circle glowing in pink and gold, telling the secrets that I haven't told. I'm building a bridge out of light and sound, hoping you're the one who's sticking around. Yeah, it's all for you in every frame. I'm just waiting to see your name. I'll keep posting for you. One view, two views, there you are. Now my day can finally start. Two views, there you are. One view, two views, two views. I'll keep posting for you.
flash of gold in the pouring rain. I was heading north, you were swinging south. The hello stayed trapped inside my mouth. Just two steel boxes on a one-way flight, cutting through the heavy velvet of the night. But we're just two trains passing in the dark, a flicker of a flame, a dying spark. For 5 brief seconds our windows alight. I read the rhythm of your restless mind, then the whistle blew and the iron groaned, and I'm back to traveling this track alone. I caught a glimpse of the book in your hand, a map of a world I'll never understand. You looked up and locked your eyes with mine, a bridge across the yellow center line. The world stood still, the gears went numb, but the distance is a beat we can't outrun. Maybe in a station where the lines all meet, I'll find you waiting on a wooden seat. But here in the rush and the engines roar, we're just a maybe and nothing more. Gravity pulls us to different ends, while the track beneath us breaks and bends. Yeah, we're just two trains passing in the dark, a flicker of a flame, a dying spark. For 5 brief seconds our windows aligned. I read the rhythm of your restless mind, then the whistle blew and the iron groaned, and I'm back to traveling this track alone. Yeah, we're just two trains passing in the dark, a flicker of a flame, a dying spark. For 5 brief seconds our windows aligned. I read the rhythm of your restless mind, then the whistle blew and the iron groaned, and I'm back to traveling this track alone. Slowing down. Click, clack, click, clack, you're a ghost on the rail. Slowing down. Click, clack, click, clack, the light's getting pale. Just a moment, then gone.
I'm packing my bags just to put them away. We say it's the end and we beg each other to stay. I know your moves and you know all mine. We're just wasting energy, wasting our time. The movie is over, the screen's gone dark, but we're still sitting here waiting for a spark. It's like a broken phone stuck on the same page. We're just two birds locked in the same cage. We're just running in circles, chasing our shadows, drowning together in the same old shallows. Break up, make up, do it again. Why does the happy ever after always have to end? It's the same old movie, we know how it goes. The same old tears from the highs to the lows. Yeah, we're back at the start, right where we began. Breaking my heart as fast as you can. Another year gone, but the tears feel the same. We're just finding new ways to play the old game. You're my favorite mistake, the one I keep making. The promise we kept is the one we keep breaking. We say we're done, like it's just a line. Then I call you up and you say you're fine. Why do we press play when we know the ending's gonna be great? The bridge is gone, but we're trying to cross. Counting the game, but living the life. Same old movie, same old pace. See you tomorrow, let's do it again. Round and round we go. Same old movie. Round and round we go. See you tomorrow. Round and let's do it again. Oh, round and around we go. Let's do it again. Same old movie, same old pain. See you tomorrow, let's do it again. Round and round we go. Let's do it again. I'm packing my bags. I'm packing my bags, yeah. I'm packing my bags. Do it again. I'm packing my bags. Same old movie, same old pain. Same old movie, same old pain. See you tomorrow. Let's do it again. Round and round we go. Oh, same old movie, same old pain. See you tomorrow. Let's do it again. I'm packing my bag. I'm packing my bags. I'm packing my bags. See you tomorrow. Let's do it again. Round we go. Same old movie. Round we go. I'm packing my bags. Just do it again. I'm packing my bags. I'm packing my bags. Do it again. I'm packing my bags. Just do it again. I'm packing my bags. I'm packing my bags. Do it again. Oh, I'm packing my bags. I'm packing my bags. Ooh, I'm packing my bags. I'm packing my bags. I'm packing my bags. Do it again. Packing my bags. I'm packing my bags. Ooh, I'm packing my bags too. I'm packing my bags. I'm packing my bags too. I'm packing my bags. I'm packing my bags. I'm packing my bags. I'm packing my bags. put them away. Ooh, I'm packing my bags. Just packing my bags. I'm packing my bags. I'm packing my
I see the way you look at him, the kind of gaze I'll never win. I've memorized the lines of your smile, even if it's only for a little while. I know the truth, I've read the signs. I'm just a shadow between the lines. I'm not the one you're dreaming of. I'm not the king you'll forever love. And that's okay, I've made my peace with a heart that's found its own release. I may not be the choice you make, the hand you hold, the path you take, but I'll be the ground beneath your feet when the world is cold and the rain is sweet. I'll be your anchor, I'll be your light, the quiet strength in the middle of the night. If you ever fall, if you ever let go, I'll be right here. Just wanted you to know. You don't have to check if I'm still around. I'm the steady beat of silent sound. Go chase the stars, go chase the sun. I'm happy just seeing everything you've won. My love don't need a me and you to stay devoted, to stay true. I'm the just in case, the call me when, the open door that never ends. No pressure here, no debt to pay. I'm just a soul who's decided to stay. I may not be the choice you make, the hand you hold, the path you take, but I'll be the ground beneath your feet when the world is cold and the rain is sweet. I'll be your anchor, I'll be your light, the quiet strength in the middle of the night. If you ever fall, if you ever let go, I'll be right here. Just wanted you to know. Go on and love, go on and fly. I'll be the blue in your heavy sky, always behind you, always for you.
I saw you at the park on Saturday. The sun was hitting the grass in just the right way. You were chasing a little boy with your messy hair, and for a second I forgot to breathe the air. He has your eyes, but he's got his father's smile. I stood behind a tree and just watched for a while. The way he wrapped his coat around your shoulders, protecting you from the wind as it got colder. I realized just how much he truly loves you, in a way so different from what I used to do. It's a steady kind of warmth, a different kind of care, the kind of presence that I never could quite share. And I remember the nights you cried on my floor, asking for home, asking for something more. But my hands were empty and my heart was a mess. I couldn't give you that simple happiness. Now you're living the life you always asked for, the one I couldn't reach, the one I wasn't ready for. You've got the house, the kid, the steady hand, the kind of love that I didn't understand. I'm just an extra in the background of your scene, watching the masterpiece of what your life has been. I'm cheering for you from the very back row, glad you found the joy I couldn't bestow. I'm not bitter and I'm not coming near. I'm just someone admiring you from afar. Because if I had stayed, you'd still be waiting for a version of me that I was still creating. But he's already there and he loves you right, and that's all I ever wanted for you tonight. The car pulls away and the park goes still. I've got my memories and you'll be in them forever. But yours is a story that's finally complete, and I'm just a stranger on a lonely street, smiling for you. From the back row, yeah, you got it all.
A prayer, found comfort in the dog ears and the stains. I traced the ink until my fingers went numb, searching for a secret in the margins of your name. But the plot started looping in the middle, the dialogue was getting hard to breathe. I kept waiting for a twist that never came. Now I'm finally finding what I need. I memorize the rhythm of the heartbreak, I know exactly how the conflict dies. There's no use in holding on to the spine when there's nothing left to surprise. So I'm putting you back on the shelf, I've read every word, I know how it ends. The mystery's gone and the hero is hollow, and I'm not looking for a sequel, my friend. I'm closing the cover, I'm turning the light out. The story is told and the ink is all dry. I finished the book and for the first time I don't have to wonder why. You were a must-read back in the winter, a heavy volume I couldn't put down. But the metaphors lost all their magic, and the happily ever after left town. I don't need to bookmark the moments or highlight the parts where you lied. The ending was written in stone all along, I just took a long time to decide. I won't miss the weight of you in my hands, or the way you kept me up late at night. left in the dark, out of sight. No, I'm not curious about a It's a closed book, yeah, it's a closed book. I'm walking out of the library now. The air is fresh, the sun is out, and I'm not reading back.
The wardrobe's half empty, a hollow wooden chest, like a rib cage with the heart ripped out of its breast. You took the silk dresses, the coats for the cold, but left the wire hangers for me to hold. They're rattling like skeletons when the AC blows in this quiet museum where nothing grows. And now these four walls are a gallery of goodbye. Every chair you didn't want is where my shadows lie. You took the life, but you left the stone, a city of mahogany, and I'm here alone. Building monuments of sorrow in the master bedroom, in the dust and the silence of a love in its tomb. The bedside table with the ring mark from your glass, a permanent record of the hours we let pass. The mirror still holds the ghost of your face, but you didn't think it was worth the space. It's funny how the things too heavy to move are the only things left to prove we had something to lose. I should call the movers, I should clear the floor, drag these memories out through the front door. But I'm a curator of the things you forgot, living in the wreckage of what you thought was not worth taking. Worth taking. The lamp stays dark, the rug is frayed, just a monument of sorrow in the room where we stay. Yeah, you left it all behind, except for you. I pulled the car up to the curb by the light, almost turned the engine off like every Friday night. But the neon sign flickered like a warning in red of all the I love yous and the things that we said. The sidewalk is the same, paint is still peeling, but looking at the door gives me a hollowed out feeling. I'm starving for the comfort, the salt and the heat, can't handle looking at an empty seat. Now that booth in the corner is a restricted area, a crime scene taped off in my mind. It's the best food in town, but I'm paralyzed here by the ghost of the girl I left behind. It used to be our sanctuary, our late night retreat. Now it's just a no-go zone on a one-way street. I bet the waitress still remembers our names. Does she wonder why the rhythm of the table has changed? I can see us through the glass, laughing over the steam. Now it feels like a movie or a fever dream. I'd give anything for a taste of that wine, but I can't digest the fact that you're no longer mine. I drove 3 blocks over to a place I don't know, where the lighting is harsh and the service is slow. The burger is dry and the coffee is cold, but at least there are no stories left to be told. Because that booth in the corner is a restricted area, a crime scene taped off in my mind. It's the best food in town, but I'm paralyzed here by the ghost of the girl I left behind. It used to be our sanctuary, our late night retreat. Now it's just a no-go zone on a one-way street. Maybe next year I'll walk through the door, and it'll just be a floorboard, a chair, and nothing more. But tonight, yeah, tonight it's still yours. Just a no-go zone. The candles flicker on the dinner table. I'm reaching for your hand, but you're not there. You're staring at the wall, eyes wide and hollow, chasing a shadow through the cold night air. I'm pouring wine, trying to find a story to bring a little color to your face. But every smile you give feels like a favor, like you're just visiting this lonely place. I'm right here, breathing in your scent, but I can feel the space where your heart went. It's a miles-long bridge I cannot cross, built from the pieces of everything you lost. How can I love you when the room is full of him? The lights are up, but the world is looking dim. I'm holding your body, but I'm dancing with a ghost. The one who left is the one you love the most. Yeah, I'm the one staying, but I'm the one who's blue, 'cause I'm second place to a memory of you. You check your phone like you're waiting for a signal from a station that went off the air years ago. I mention us and you get quiet and careful. There's a secret garden where you let the sorrow grow. I wanna be your anchor wanna be your home. But it's hard to build a house on shifting sand. I'm tired of competing with a phantom for the simple privilege of holding your hand. Should I wait until the smoke clears out? Should I scream until you hear me shout? But I know if he called you, you'll be gone by dawn, and I'd just be the man who kept the porch light on. How can I love you when the room is full of him? The lights are up, but the world is looking dim. I'm holding your body, but I'm dancing with a ghost. The one who left is the one you love the most. Yeah, I'm the one staying, but I'm the one who's blue, 'cause I'm second place to a memory of you. A memory of you. He's not here, but he's everywhere. I'm right here, but you don't care. Just a ghost in the room. Just a ghost in the room. I had the lines all mapped out in my head. 1,000 perfect words I should have said. I whispered to the walls until the sun came up, praying that I wouldn't mess the whole thing up. I picked my clothes and I checked my face twice, knowing I was heading into freezing nights. But then you spoke and the air turned into ice. You're just a friend was a heavy, bitter price. While I was building castles in the sky, you were just watching the clouds go by. Now I'm standing here, the silence is so loud. Just a lonely figure in a freezing heavy cloud. It feels like I'm walking through a storm alone, to a destination that I've never known. You looked at me with those steady vacant eyes. No change in your voice, no shift in your gaze. I realized then while my throat began to tight, I was the only one fighting for this life. The script I wrote, I should have burned the pages. I've been a fool locked in self-made cages. The storm is biting through my broken heart, watching every dream just fall apart. How can it be so warm inside your heart, while I'm out here falling completely apart? No shelter from the gale inside my chest, just shards of me scattered in the storm. Yeah, I'm walking through the storm, just me, the wind and the cold. I guess some stories aren't meant to be told. Faded out with the sound of wind, faded out with the sound of wind. Just me, the wind and the cold. I guess some stories aren't meant to be told. Faded out with the sound of wind, faded out with the sound of wind.
you're lonely again, and I'm the first to know. I play the part, the one who understands, holding your secrets, but never your hand in public. We're a masterpiece painted in the dark, a flicker of heat, but we're missing the spark of a name. I'm your 911 when your world falls through. I'm the hey you up and the I missed you too. I'm the shoulder, the lover, the late night friend, but I'm the secret you don't have to defend. I'm your favorite no one, your best kept lie, the hello in the shadows, the see you goodbye. I'm the ghost of a lover, the space in between, the most beautiful thing that'll never be seen. I'm your +1 in private, you're always in time. I'm everything to you, except for mine. You call me baby when the doors are all shut, but out in the daylight you're just keeping in touch. I know your coffee order and the way that you sleep, but I don't have a right to the promises you keep for her. I'm the safety net when you're ready to fall, but I'm the one person you won't claim it all. It's the almost that kills me, the nearly that hurts. It's being the best thing, but never being first. I'm your favorite no one, your best kept lie, the hello in the shadows,